Hello, boys and girls. Sorry, I'm not good at introductions. I'm gonna give you a little lesson on something called, what your mammy told you 6 months ago. Keep on your coat and hat and be ready to go. Railroading and gambling, picking up shit from mammy, Lord, Lord, Lord. Take your feet out sand, stick 'em in the mud, take your feet out sand, stick 'em in the mud. Right, so how do we play this tune? As we mentioned in the chat, open city. Start it right there. Fret numero 8. Got that? Good. Now we go fret number 5, same string. And then fret number 3. And putting that all together, we got and then when we kind of put it in time, it's and I think this song is a notice I'm not using the thumb string much, and it's a good way to kind of get a gist of Dave's rapping style. You know, not rap like, yo, my name is Cam, I don't give a damn. I'm not talking about that kind of rapping. I'm talking about rapping the banjo, which is typically called clawhammer. But I think it's applicable to Dave's style because it's very percussive, and it's not really a typical. It's not like a bum ditty pattern at all. It's not most of his rapping. I mean, I guess you can play it like that, but I think it's kind of square. You know, that's just so. I think really, don't be afraid to just really hone in on that single string. You know. Obviously, when I play it, I usually incorporate the the thumb string, you know, as you do with the banjo. But just get a feel for that, you know, and tap that head. That's one thing you know, it's like I said, very percussive, and you know, don't be afraid to tap into that. Go balls to the wall with that percussive. Often with this music, simplicity is key, and I think this is a great example of that. So what's that next part of that melody? Kind of rambled on there for a bit, but it's just open first string, then we got that second string of that second fret of the second string, and then just the open second string. So it's so that's the A part right there. Next part, and that's the you know, take your feet out the sand, stick them in the mud, take your feet out the sand, stick them in the mud. That's that part. So we kind of hit that open string right there. Then we go second part of the G, and do a hammer on right there on the second string. Then hit that open first string. Then we go back to the second, and then we do that typical the typical pull hammer on you do in banjo music. I'm sorry, I get nervous in front of a camera, so please don't judge me. So playing just the melody. Out the sand, stick 'em in the mud, take your feet out the sand. And that, as they say, is that. And then my personal favorite part of the tune to play, this pops up in a lot of old time material. This kind of riff. I use it a lot, sometimes too much. And all that is just get that third fret, which is the same note as the thumb string. Hit it open. Then we got the second. Another thing you could do to achieve that note right there, you could go, you can slide. And that is Railroad and Gambling pretty much in its entirety. So just to run through it. So yeah, from that point on, like I said, once you got the melody down, and this goes for the vast majority of Dave's material. Obviously his playing is complicated and takes a lot of listening and a lot of studying, but once you get the basic idea of the song, there's a lot of freedom and a lot of leeway to play it your own way and incorporate different like double thumb, drop thumb. Oh, fuck. Okay, I think that is my time to go. So, hope you got some use out of this, and yeah, see you next time.